What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you stopping by for the first time, do me a real quick favor. See that red subscribe button down below? Go ahead and push that and show your support for the channel. Those of you stopping by that have been here before, welcome back to TLTG Reviews, my friends. Glad you came to see me. So, kind of an interesting clone. Montagne Parfums was kind enough to send me one of their fragrances for review, and they did a fantastic job. So what are we talking about today? From Montagne Parfums, it's Mystic Oud, their version of Initio's Oud for Greatness. Stay tuned. So Montagne Parfums, I believe I'm saying that correctly. I follow them on Instagram. They've been following me for a while. They'll like my pictures. We like back and forth. And was really starting to dig what they had going on. I saw a couple reviews on some of their things, so I reached out and wanted to try one of their fragrances, so they were kind enough to send one to me. And for those of you that have tried Montagne Parfums before, that you can actually put up to 21 characters on who it's for, and we'll go over that presentation now. So here's the box that it comes in. You'll see that it says 4 TLTG reviews. It's a 50 ml 1.7. It doesn't show what it's an inspiration of, just the fragrance name. Kind of a Le Labo type of presentation. And then nothing real special going on in the box. They do have a little bit of filler for it to sit right in there. Whenever it comes, it's right in there. So it does protect it a little bit. And then the label on the bottle is quite similar to what you get on the box. Same thing. It shows when it was bottled, who it was bottled for, and the name of the fragrance. So this was bottled on January 27th. So I let it macerate a little bit before I wanted to do some testing on it. And now, on this presentation, I gotta say, it's not the flashiest looking bottle, and it's kind of a Le Labo ripoff with the label, but it is a very nice presentation for what it is. They really do a good job with it for what it is. So I'm gonna give the presentation a 7.5 out of 10. Now, when we get into this scent, like I said, it's their inspiration and their version and their formulation of Initio's Oud for Greatness. I'll go ahead and put that picture right there, that bottle. That's an amazing fragrance. So I had to judge this. I did have 2 samples of this. One I sent out to a friend and one I kept for myself and did a few wearings. And I was gonna get around to doing that review, which I still need to do. This is very, very close, I have to say. So I'll put the notes right here. And then I gotta say, in the opening, you're definitely getting a blast of oud, a mild spice. It's probably the nutmeg is what I come up with, because I can't really discern what type of spice. And a good bit of lavender. It's actually quite aromatic. The opening is very, very reminiscent of Oud for Greatness. It smells so good. Let me just get a little quick shot there. It smells so good. And then once you get into that transition, the oud becomes much more prominent and the patchouli really starts to come out. Because there is 2 different types of oud in this fragrance. I can't discern which one is which. I absolutely don't know the differences in the ouds, but I know what oud smells like, and I definitely smell plenty of oud in this, hence the name Mystic Oud, inspired by Oud for Greatness. But it's not the most natural oud. It's a bit more synthetic, making it a bit more wearable. And it's actually got a high compliment factor considering it's such a oud heavy fragrance. And once you get into that dry down, like I said, it's just more oud and patchouli. I never really get the musk. It's just oud, more oud, and some lavender and patchouli. Oud, and lavender and patchouli. I know I said it again, but that's pretty much what I get from this fragrance. And it smells very, very, very close. If I had to put a percentage on how close it is to Oud for Greatness, I would say it's in that 90%, the 90 to 95% range. It's very, very close. Now, I haven't smelled a lot of Oud for Greatness clones by any means, but I'll tell you what, this one, a damn good one. The scent on this one, I'm giving a 7.5 out of 10. Longevity. Now, it's one of those fragrances that I don't know what concentration it is, but, well, I'm sorry, my apologies, it's an eau de parfum. But it just kept going and going and going. I didn't get to the 12-hour mark, but I did get every bit of 10 hours before it became a skin scent. I was very impressed with that. I was expecting this to kind of kill off after the 6 or 7 hour mark and kind of get a knock for performance, because I was expecting it to go 8 hours plus, and it did that. It absolutely did that. So for the longevity, I'm gonna give a 9 out of 10. That really helps this thing's rating. Now, projection is relatively heavy in that first hour and a half. It is. You have a pretty good scent bubble, ranging out arm's length all the way around for a solid hour and a half. For about another hour, you're kind of in this range, foot and a half, with a pretty decent scent trail. Not a strong scent trail, not a mild one, kind of in that moderate range. For a few more hours, then it starts to sit really close to the skin after about, I would say, the 4-hour mark. Projection's very mild at that point, but it is still coming off your skin. You can get wafts of it when you walk by somebody relatively within range. They will get a whiff of you. So for that, the projection, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Overall, Mystic Oud from Montagne Parfums is absolutely a 7.5 out of 10 fragrance. I really do enjoy this one. It's starting to, I mean, I got a few cold days left. I got a lot of reviews to do, so it's not really going to get a lot of wearing upcoming. It's probably going to get shelved going in the next fall, just to be completely honest with you, because I'm kind of starting to put away the ouds. I'm digging more into the fresh, spicy fragrances, kind of gearing up for spring, because spring is literally right around the corner for me down here in South Texas. So I'm kind of getting away from the deep and dark fragrances. I'm not going full freshy mode at this point, but stuff like this, ouds, Mancera the Oud, Mancera Red Tobacco, Carlisle, these heavier, darker scents, pretty much done with them for a while, guys. So like I said, moving into more greener fragrances, more herbal, fresh, spicy, woody, with a little hint of citrus. So this is probably gonna get shelved, and that's not a knock to the fragrance, because I did enjoy this one. It was a very good fragrance. I'm not sure what they retail for. I will link their website down below. I don't get any kickbacks or anything like that. If you'd like to order one from them or try some of their sample packs, then by all means. Like I said, they sent it for review, but all these thoughts and opinions were my own. And I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised. I actually don't need to get a bottle of Oud for Greatness now, because I think this is close enough where I'm cool with this. I don't need to spend the Initio prices. And maybe you won't either if you want to try it out. But until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Do appreciate all the feedback. I love hearing from you guys. Have any of you tried anything from Montagne Parfums before? Not really a new discovery for me. Like I said, I have been following them on Instagram for a little while, and they've been following me. And I guess just one day I just decided to reach out, or did they reach out to me? I want to say I reached out to them. I don't remember exactly. And got to talking, and here we go. This is where it ended up. But thank you so much for sending this out to me. I do enjoy the fragrance, and I will say that if you get your hands on Mystic Oud from Montagne Parfums and you give it a spray now, there's a real good chance you might thank me later. Have a good one, guys.